Final home attendance, 6 games, average sellout. First time in CU history with your average over 53,000.
Deion Sanders hosted a press conference today, and he touched on a number of topics that people have been asking about. But before he took questions, he had a huge announcement. You might have missed what he said in the open, so let me go ahead and repeat that.
Final home attendance, 6 games, average sellout. First time in CU history with your average over 53,000.
He said that the Colorado football team sold out every single home game. In fact, they sold out some on the road as well, and averaged over 53,000 fans per game. A Colorado football record. Obviously, these are the types of numbers that make the administration take notice, especially when it's going to come time to renegotiate Coach Prime's contract.
Well, on the topic of controversial topics.
Controversial? What controversy do we have around here? We don't have any controversy around here.
Stephen A. Smith, Texas A&M, said primetime Deion Sanders in the SEC.
So it's controversial when Stephen A. talks?
No,
okay.
But he says that needs to happen. Just your thoughts on the Texas A&M coaching vacancy?
I want to win. I want to win a game. So you think I really do sit down and think about that kind of stuff? Like what strikes me about that, about myself, that you guys really think I sit down and say, yeah, Stephen A., yeah. Hey, come on, I'm good. Like we got to win. Let's focus on this week, and we play Friday, so we lose a day of practice. So we got to focus.
Coach Prime took the rumors about Texas A&M head on. However, in typical coach fashion, he kind of deflected the answer and just said, hey, listen, I'm focused on the game this weekend and we got to win, which means the speculation will continue.
There we go.
There you go. Here it comes. No, when you don't care about the noise for us or whatever else, but when parents do, they hear it. When they come to you and say,
what parents have heard it that you know of?
Parents who have X, I would imagine.
Have come to me. I mean, you making an assumption. I want to know what parents have come.
Have any come to you? Do they say to you, what would you say to them if they said, are you going to coach my kid? Are you going to be here in 2-3 years to coach my kid? What do you tell them? What do you say?
I tell them what I told them when they came. I'm here. Like I tell them my mother's here. My sister's here. My dog is here. My daughter's here. 3 of my sons are here. My other daughter comes at apparently every home game. We're here. I get mail here. Claim taxes here. Pay taxes here. I'm sorry. I'm here. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. Maybe our recruiting staff hears it, but I don't hear it. I'm too honest, with parents, and I'm gonna tell them the truth.
And you know the reporters weren't going to take that for an answer. Even though they're smiling and joking with him, they're going to come back with another question. So this question came up regards to how the speculation about him leaving Colorado is affecting recruiting. Remember, he just lost a big-time recruit because the kid didn't think that Deion Sanders would be there for the long haul. So it's definitely a viable question for the reporters to ask, and it's going to keep coming up.
Is being in demand, I don't want to say weaponized, but can you use that as a strength any more than the strength you already have?
Well, it's always, everything in life is a strength, what comes along with who you are. You know what I'm really happy about? That real football enthusiasts and just football people who know football know what we're really doing here. There's a lot of people that don't and think that we're just losing. No. You got to find a win in the midst of a loss. And I love it that football people understand what time it is without looking at their watches.
Coach Prime obviously knows that people who understand football and building a program understand and comprehend the way his ideology helps the development of a team. And, of course, it helps with his development of these young men. Forget people like Jason Whitlock. They're just chasing clicks. I'm sure that Coach Prime has a large support group of coaches and former players that he looks to for counsel. And no doubt, one of those people is Nick Saban. I'm sure he's got the best inner circle possible. Finally, he speaks about the locker room jewelry theft right here.
Hey, Coach. I have an off-the-field question for you. Just saw a story today that, you know, they caught 4 high school kids that
Yeah.
stole the stuff from your locker room.
Yeah. Let me address that. I love that.
Did you guys get everything back?
I have no idea. I haven't checked with all the kids. Let me address that. Let's not crucify and punish these high school kids. Okay? Whatever the punishment that comes along with it, all right, let that be that. Community service or whatever is it. But let's not abort the rest of their opportunities and lives because of a mistake. Because if we were to really do a roll call of mistakes at the age of 17 and 18 in here, I'm sure everybody would tip out of here with their head down like we're in church, okay? So let's make sure that those kids atone for what transpired, if it's community service, whatever it is, but they don't lose an opportunity to change their lives. They're kids. They made a stupid, dumb, idiotic mistake. Guess what? When I was 7 and 18, so did I. All right? So did you. Praying for those kids. It was very unfortunate that we were on the other end of that, and some fans were stupid enough to say, oh, they shouldn't wear their jury. Okay. Well, you shouldn't drive your car to work, then. If somebody steal that. So that's just how stupid that statement was. But let's pray for those kids, man, lift them up, and hopefully and prayerfully they get another opportunity. What's probably going to happen is they're probably going to name them and, you know, expose who they are. And then all hell breaks loose because we're a society that likes to make a mockery of people that made mistakes in life when all of us have. So that's my take on that.
Did you expect Coach Prime to act any other way? Of course you didn't expect any other type of answer. Coach Prime believes in forgiveness, and it's central to his faith. After all, we're all guilty of being stupid kids at some time while we were growing up. Certainly, we wouldn't want to be judged for the rest of our lives because of the knucklehead stuff that we did when we were in high school. Now Coach Prime can do with these kids what he's been called to do, and that is to help these kids straighten out their lives and get their heads together. Obviously, they were placed in his path for a reason, and I'm sure Coach Prime knows that. So let me know what you think about how Coach Prime answered the questions. Did he meet them head on? Did he stop the rumors about him leaving Colorado for Texas A&M or any other school? Or will the questions persist? Love to know what you guys think. Talk to you soon.
There we go.
There you go. No,
Yeah.
when you don't care about the voice for us or wherever else, but when like parents do, they hear it. When they come to you and say,
What parents have heard it that you know of? That
parents who have X, I would imagine.
have come to me. I mean, you making an assumption. I want to know
making
what
an assumption.
parents have come.
Have any come to you? Did they say to you, what would you say to them if they said, are you going to coach my kid? Are you going to be here in 2-3 years to coach my kid? What do you tell them? What do you say?
I tell them what I told them when they came. I'm here. I'm here. Like I tell them my mother's here. My sister's here. My dog is here. My daughter's here. 3 of my sons are here. My other daughter comes at every home game. We're here. I get mail here. Claim taxes here. Pay taxes here. I'm sorry. I'm here. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. Maybe our recruiting staff hears it, but I don't hear it. I'm too honest, not with parents, and I'm gonna tell them the truth.